So I thought I would just explore an app that I haven't used in a while. Somebody mentioned it to me. I think it was SimCity. Mentioned, hey, have you used GeoShred? And to be honest, the answer was yes, but I haven't used it in a while. And part of the reason was I started using Swarm instruments and, kind of took it there and never came back. But I will say Swarm actually had a lot of hands in making some of these instruments, particularly the one I'm using here, which is the tenor sax, the clarinets, the trumpets, etc. I'll look at the trumpets in a minute. And I think this thing as a controller is actually amazing. And you get a lot of the stuff that you get in the Swarm instruments. Now, the only caveat is it's not Swarm instruments necessarily, in the sense of I find there's that I like to use the keyboard here more with the pitch wheels, but you get that kind of same vibe if you do it with this. And I think this could be cool for other stuff. So let me show you just a few things about it I like. This is not a class on how to use this thing or a tutorial on that. People say, well, you could have showed that. You could. I'm just showing you what I personally like. I'm not selling it to you. You get it if you want it. If you don't want it, I don't care. I'm just showing you what I like about it. So you can go in here to your performance settings and you can go to keyboard and adjust the scale so that this fits the scale you're playing in, or want to play in, I should say. So you have all those options there. Of course, there's a strum, there's other stuff in here, but this is the one that I'm particularly focusing on, like, is the keyboard, being able to adjust that. In the control, as a control surface, you can MIDI map almost everything. And then you have your module up here to show you what it's going through. Like in this case, this tenor sax has been run through an echo and a reverb and an amp. Right? And then there's the performance part of it. You touch each one of these, you can adjust what you want in here. Right? So you have that as an option. So that's kind of cool. The other thing is there's a lot of different variations of it. So you have the main one that I'm using right there, but then all these other different variations. Or like, see how they have chords over here now? Now, I don't know if I'd ever use a chord for that personally, but it's there for a person that, oops, I'm pressing the wrong button, that likes it. Now, the tenor sax, you have to purchase separately. I think they're like $14.99 normally, but you can get them on, you have to just catch it on sale. Everything I'm showing you, I personally won't buy into anything unless I'm catching it on sale, because it just costs so much. So if you don't have one, for instance, you have the sitar, but you might go down here and want to play with something else. Well, these I have. Hold on, let me go to some I don't have. Did I buy the flutes? I don't remember buying the flutes. Maybe I do have a flute. So let me find something I don't have. Oh, here's something. So these are newer Nada. I think they're like the Indian and Chinese instruments, which I really want. And I don't have any of those for sure. So you'll see the whole package of them is like 180 bucks. But if you can catch that on sale, you might, or you can buy individuals like this Ben Cherie. But see, now I have one of these in Swamp, so I don't typically want to buy. But some of these other things I just don't have. You can take a listen to a demo and they'll play it for you, show you how it sounds. And there's quite a bit of them in that collection. So there's a collection. You can grab collections of stuff. I don't have all of it. As you can see, it still shows prices on some of these. And here's little bundle packages. I highly suggest, if you're going to buy a package like that, go ahead and get, try to get the whole package deal if you can afford it, because you're going to pay more money getting them individually. So yeah, so there you go. So that's cool. No, let's go back here. But this thing can be used, here's some lead voice, like guitar shredding. So this is great for like a lead sound when you want one. And like I said, I hadn't used it in a while, so I thought, why not just get on and just show people what it can do. I'm not gonna do a song demo today on it. I'm a little tired, I'll be honest. But you should, if you can afford it, explore it. At least get the GeoShred so that you can use it as a controller, because you don't have to like the sounds or even use those sounds. Mini control surface. So here's a mini control surface. It's the same sound, but you can just MIDI map this stuff. See MIDI out, if you can see right there. So you could go MIDI out, and now you have a MIDI control surface. There's nothing coming out of it that you can send to your other devices. So I'm going to be getting my OPXY pretty soon, and I'll be trying this out with it to see how I could use it, maybe to create some leads or something like that. I want to explore it a little bit more. I'll probably use it in a song somewhere too. Maybe in Koala, we'll use it in AUM just to see how we can record into. We'll do some other videos with it. But like I said, I hadn't used it in a while, but they've updated it quite a bit, and I actually like it. It's pretty cool. There's some strumming, acoustic stuff in there too. But I would definitely say, if you get a chance, check it out. One of the things I was thinking about was using the, let's see, AUM. I'm going to get rid of it there. You can go into AUM and use it as a MIDI device. Where is it? GeoShred. We'll put in a, I'm going to put in something that doesn't require, let's see where. Kind of want a piano of some sort, just because. And then we'll put GeoShred to that. And then let's just pick a piano. Maximize so I can see everything. And my dog's in the background sleeping and snoring. We'll just try that out. Why not? And of course, you could maximize this. I'm just going to open it up. Can you guys hear that? Hold on, let me turn this thing up. I forgot I didn't even have it that loud. Anyway, so there you go. So MIDI out is being used right in here in AUM. Perfect way to show you that you can use it as a MIDI out. It's pretty cool. And then you can record. So it's an instrument. And you got your modulation. Switch up your, you can easily go into it and switch up maybe some things if you prefer a different scale. I think this is chromatic, if I'm not mistaken. So you can pretty much just use chromatic if you know the notes you want to play. If you don't and you want to put a scale in, you could also do that. So the options are there. And I just wanted to show this because I always forgot about it, just because once I started messing with the piano and keys, I kind of prefer the tactile feel over this. But this is nice to have on the iPad. And another cool thing is it works on the iPhone also. So if you just have an iPhone, you can use it in there. And that's special because now you got more than one surface. So you could actually use the iPhone as the MIDI out and send it into your iPad and then play on the smaller screen if you prefer that, or whatever you want to do. There's options galore. But anyway, check it out. GeoShred, again, this is not a paid. I actually paid for all this stuff myself. So GeoShred is pretty cool. The Pro Edition, and then catch it on sale when you can, so that way you don't spend an arm and a leg. All right, GeoShred, I'm out.